Is it just me, or do you guys also battle with wanting to be completely and utterly spoiled and then being like, nah, I got it. Don't worry about it. I'll handle it. No worries. Yes, worries.
I don't need a man. I'm a strong, independent woman.
Oh, no, no, no,
Why is it that an independent woman seems like she can't be a good mate, wife, or mother? Like, I still want to cook for my, even if I'm busting my ass.
It's counterintuitive, right? Because
What part is?
Independent.
Okay.
Right? It's the same thing as saying that you want a dependent man. These two go opposite of each other because an independent woman depends on no one and a dependent man can't be dependent on.
What should we depend on our man for?
For protection, provision. It could be spiritual guide. It could be education. A man that wants to
But you
be
haven't said money yet.
the priest, the prophet. That's being
Well,
a provider. That's provision.
But I'm saying, like, all of these things that I would want for a man, I would love when men pay for my shit.
But that doesn't mean that you can't have your own money.
But also, why did you go directly to the independent and the dependent? Do
Because
you not
those
believe
are
that,
the polar opposites.
But do you
in
not
society.
believe that two independent people can exist together in a relationship?
I don't think they need each other. I think that what is the point of having relationships? The same thing if you get a business partner that you don't need.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what is said. I mean, you have to need each other to some extent.
A lot of women now, it's easier to go with the trend of like, I don't need no man. I'm fine being independent. And I'll be the first to say like, no, I would like someone to make sure that my windshield wipers are good. I would like for someone to be able to change my oil. I would like for someone to be able to provide. I get it. I'm sure they would like a more feminine woman. And I have to learn how to let go of that masculinity a little bit. Because I don't know how to let go of control. And I think that's the problem with a lot of women.
I don't need no man. That's toxic.
Yeah.
We need men. Men need us. It's a two-way street. We are human. And as humans, we are social creatures. We need connection. Yes, we are in this independent, I can do this myself, equality. That's amazing. But we need each other. And if you choose not to be in a relationship, that's a personal decision. However, we need each other. And just putting this out into the universe that men don't need us and we don't need no man, that's just toxic. We need each other as social human creatures. It's in our DNA to be around each other, to be in relationships. Now, I'm all for choosing to be single, especially if you know that you're not ready for a healthy relationship. But to go through life and say, I don't need no man, that's toxic.
And something might have gone wrong somewhere because there's no way somebody will just wake up and start saying they don't need us.
If feminists had their own country, would they survive?
The answer is no, a profound no. Women don't create anything, they just extract resources versus create them. If we had to rely on women to innovate for anything, we'd literally be still rubbing sticks for fire.
Why do you say that?
Because women don't build. Look all around you. Men build everything that you see.
So how do you feel about women being allowed to vote?
You got to repeal the 19th Amendment. They don't have to go into selective service, which means they have no skin in the game. If you have no skin in the game, you shouldn't be playing the game, all right? How can they go ahead and vote in the commander-in-chief when they don't necessarily have to go into a draft? That's ridiculous. They're emotional. They're physically inferior. A lot of them are dumb.
I mean, I don't really agree with most of the thing he said, but like maybe the point I'll put across is the fact that women are on the receiving end most of the times because men are creating and women are always on the receiving end. So if money is made, I mean, they want to spend it. Like no one likes spending money than our friends. They like to spend money. Hence why you find that there is so much products for them. There's so much the beauty industry is one of the most lucrative industries somebody can invest in and make so much money, because women buy clothes daily, weekly. They buy stuff that they don't need. You understand? You have a full wardrobe filled with bunch of stuff that some of them they're not even going to wear just because they saw it with somebody else.
Wish all men were feminists like you.
Me too.
It's so refreshing.
All right, here's that check for you, sir. Sir? First of all, do not assume my pronouns. Second of all, how dare you assume that because I'm a man that I'm going to be paying for this whole dinner? Women are fully capable of paying for themselves.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to split the bill between you two then?
Actually, why don't we do this so we can really drive this point home for you, because you're giving me very misogynistic vibes right now. Leave the entire bill, and she will pay for the entire thing because she is a strong, independent woman who does not need a man to provide for her. As a feminist woman, wouldn't you agree with that?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, here's the check, ma'am. I'm sorry. Okay.
Cancelled. I cannot believe how toxic that guy was.
Right, so toxic. Oh my god, it's expensive.
You got it. Give me a break, bitch! Give me a break!
Hey, are you gonna help me?
Absolutely not. As a feminist man, I don't want to imply that you can't defend yourself just because you're a woman.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, what? Yeah, there's no difference between a man and a woman.
Imagine if that wasn't a skit. Like, of course, you understand what the point was trying to put across. Why most people say, oh no, women saying we are equals, they are strong and independent and all that. But when it comes down to it, are we really? Are we? I mean, that's a question that maybe I want you to answer in the comment section.
So women better at soccer?
I think so.
Okay, so what if I told you they've actually done this experiment? They'll set up a women's professional soccer team. They'll pair the professional adult women's soccer team with the 15-year-old boys, and the 15-year-old boys will smoke the women.
Blame women? I wouldn't go as far as to say that women kill chivalry. Whether
the longer us women keep denying any responsibility that chivalry has died, it's never going to change. The longer we'll take for anything to change. That's just a fact. The sooner we can come to grips that whatever feminist movement, third wave feminism, second wave feminism, whatever it's called, whatever type of feminism that soaked up in your soul and your mind and made you say things that I don't need a man, all men are creeps, they're all predators, like we're living in some lifelong SVU episode, then the longer we keep that type of energy towards men, the longer this will go on that men don't feel like they need to be chivalrous. That's common sense. I don't know if you guys remember, there was a video, I know I posted it, I think it went viral on a few other accounts. It was this woman sitting in her car. She was out of breath, panting. She was in the Target parking lot, I believe. She had just gone back to her car, and she's trying to tell a woman that a man was trying to get her attention and approach her in the parking lot. And all of a sudden she starts yelling at him, don't approach me! Don't approach me! You don't have a right to approach me! And come to find out, I think the guy just wanted to tell her something. I think it was about her trunk being open, or it was something about her car. It was something definitely not sexual or whatever she was trying to insinuate in the beginning. Now, if you want to approach men like that, all men like that, good luck trying to have a man open a door for you. Good luck trying to have a man help you when you get stuck on the side of the road and you need your tire changed. Because let's be real, a lot of us women don't know how to do that. A lot of women want to be equal to a man, yet they don't want any of the responsibility that comes with any of the consequences at all. Nothing. Anything negative, they don't want it. You want to make as much as him. You want to, do all these different careers, and you want to just be his equal. But are you really his equal if you're not taking it to the full 100%? Again, if women in general are not going to start taking some sort of accountability in any of these spaces, in any of these conversations, don't expect anything to change. Just don't. Every time I'm in a TikTok live or in some type of conversation on here that involves trying to hold women accountable, it immediately changes to pointing the fingers back at men and saying, well, what about them? You could be in a live that is talking about holding men accountable, and it's fine. But the second the topic changes to holding women accountable, it goes left every single time. I've never heard a conversation that it actually stays on course. Come on. We have to do better if we want something to change. We got to give men an incentive to say, hey, these women deserve our protection. These women deserve us men just randomly holding the door open for them. And don't talk about morals, please. Because what kind of morals do you have as a woman if you're constantly trying to bash men? Yeah.
The day you try to hold women accountable is the day that you become a villain, you know? The strong and the independent.
She got stuck. She didn't want to throw it. So now she's trying to get guys to come over and help her to lift that thing off her back. I guarantee you there are guys that saw what was going on and were like, I'm staying out of this. I don't want to be in some video. I'm not getting involved. I don't want to be...
the tripod with the phone recording.
I don't want to be accused of what I'm doing, that I'm approaching her, all that. And this is what I say about like feminism wrecking men, because your natural instinct as a man would just be like, let me go over and help this woman, right? Normal. You gotta be afraid to do everything now. And I think that's why when people say the death of gentlemen and all this, women complain. I saw a video of a very prominent female figure being like, oh, all the good men are gone, all the good men. It's like, well, you killed them. You killed whatever was inside of them that would have made them actually act like men. Guys are afraid to be men.
Yeah. Feminism has disincentivized men from being gentlemen.
The instincts will be like, stop, go and help her out. But again, you take a step and be like, ooh, do I really want to trend? Do I really want to be in the video? Do I want to be called a creep? Nah, especially if you have so much to lose. No. Your reputation might be at stake for helping somebody. Strong and independent.